police investigators have confirmed that Shamara Todd, the wife of businessman Corey Todd, has been shot. Now, according to the Gleaner, Mrs. Todd was shot in a car on Malines Road at the Ken Hill Drive intersection in St. Andrew around 5 p.m. The police have not provided details on the incident. However, it is understood that men traveling on motorcycles rode up and opened fire, hitting her multiple times. The car later crashed into a small business establishment. The woman was then taken to hospital in critical condition.
Hey, so definitely that's really sad news for dancehall, even sadder news for Corey Todd, you know. We know it's not the first time his family has been plagued with the whole violence thing, you know.
Yeah.
We know 2014 he actually suffered a similar incident, you know.
Yeah, what is this whole thing? Is like is there some kind of hit out on Corey and his family? I mean, that was really extreme.
But based on the entire thing that played out since day, you know, is a definite assassination attempt.
Definitely.
So
and a lot of posts, you know, based on what I'm seeing online and YouTube, a lot of people are saying Corey Todd's wife shot and killed, Corey Todd's wife murdered. I mean, people we don't know for sure. It says she was brought to hospital in critical condition, but there isn't any concrete proof out there from any credible source that she lost her life. So people stop bringing down dead people now.
Yeah, I know a moment for clickbait. We know a lot of times the people them do a lot of things to drive traffic, but when time of life involved right now, you can't think about financial gains when a family member suffer. Some people just hear about the news and them say, what? You know, and get the wrong information first. So, like Shakira said, all of the credible news site, them news entity, them say she's in critical condition currently.
Yes, so we haven't heard any updates from TVJ News or the Gleaner or Observer or Loop or any of those. So until then, we are going to assume that she's still alive.
Yeah, but right now, you know, we know Corey Todd a got trim thing right now, definitely. It's a whole traumatic ordeal right now, and you have to just be vigilant because it seems like some haters out for him right now.
Definitely.
That's definitely a must. So
he definitely has to keep his guards way up, as in, you know, make sure you're walking with some man where have them thing from them.
And I'm have to tighten up security definitely, even at the hospital, because they don't know say the mere fact that them ride up on her like that they definitely want to kill her, and the fact that she make it out alive, you know, so them probably plan up them second attempt. So we definitely need to ensure say she's safe right now, you know. And
for real. So people, this is just an update on what has taken place. We're not sure if she'll make it out, but we are praying. Everybody's hoping that she's okay. And if there are any other updates, we'll come and let you know.
Yeah, definitely. So you have to just keep Corey Todd and him family and him wife in your prayers right now, you know. Right now, this is one of the most important and most powerful thing we can help in situations like these, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's never a good day to hear that somebody is hurt and close to losing their lives. So, like, I don't know, Jamaicans really need to shape up. This is really sad. Every second, every day, somebody getting shot somewhere. It's really sad.
Definitely. So, like Shakira said, we'll keep you guys posted. As soon as we get it, we give it, you know?
Yes, and if you have any updated information, just leave it in the comment section below.
We're out.
This evening we're asking, what is your reaction to the argument so far in the cartel appeal?
Share comments online, facebook.com/Television Jamaica and tweet @TelevisionJam.
Please stay with us. Primetime News returns after this break.
Today, prosecutors insisted that even if there is merit in the arguments raised by the appellant's attorneys, the jury would still have come back with a guilty verdict given the evidence against the men.
Prosecutors spent the afternoon ripping into the arguments about a contaminated jury, among other things. TVJ's Vashon Brown is covering the appeal.
The second day of oral submissions from the prosecution, the court heard arguments from Senior Deputy Director of Public Prosecutions Jeremy Taylor. The first issue, the alleged case of bribery by one juror on March 13, 2014. The trial judge decided to allow the jury to deliberate after the issue was brought to his attention, but he first reminded the jurors their oath. Lawyers for the appellants said Kartel and his co-accused were tried by a contaminated and tainted jury. Prosecutors told the court today that what the trial judge had before him was merely an allegation. That allegation would need an inquiry. Jeremy Taylor argued that there were limits to the type of inquiry that the trial judge could have conducted. In fact, Mr. Taylor said an inquiry would mean the rule of secrecy would be breached. That's because jurors would be questioned about what they said and heard while in the jury room. For the prosecution, the retired High Court Judge Justice Lennox Campbell recognized his limits. Mr. Taylor said failure to discharge the jury because of the bribery allegation cannot amount to a miscarriage of justice. The prosecutors argued that the trial judge did the right thing by not discharging the jury. Lawyers for the appellants last week argued that there was undue pressure on the jurors to deliver a verdict. The jury was sent to deliberate 18 minutes to 4 p.m. on Thursday, March 13, 2014. The lawyers for the appellants argued that the review of the evidence was impossible to take place at that time. Evidence of over 20 witnesses, 5 unsworn statements, 27 exhibits, and 2 weeks of summation. Today, the prosecutors told the court that it does not follow that because the jury was retired after 3 p.m. means there was any undue pressure. Jeremy Taylor maintained that there was no evidence that the verdict was rushed. Another issue is the credibility and consistency of Lamar Chow's evidence. Chow was the Crown's main witness. According to the prosecution, the trial judge told the jury how to deal with the discrepancies in Chow's evidence, especially as it relates to the time he arrived at Swallowfield Avenue. As it relates to the chop up text message, the prosecution insisted that it showed Kartel's state of mind. In fact, the prosecution went further and asked the appeal court to treat that specific text as an admission of murder. As for Sean Campbell, the prosecution is sticking to the argument that he was part of a common design, which essentially means that he was part of a plan and actively participated in Lizard's murder. Prosecutors argued that Campbell took Lizard to Swallowfield. They further argued that Campbell sent a text message saying, "People are dead." Jeremy Taylor told the court that this is evidence of foresight. According to the prosecution, he knew what was going to happen to Clive Lizard Williams. Mr. Taylor said even though he wasn't there when the crime was committed, he cannot be excluded. So the prosecution wrapped up its oral submissions to the Court of Appeal today. Lawyers for the appellants are expected to respond when the matter resumes tomorrow. Reporting from the Court of Appeal in downtown Kingston, I am Vashon Brown for TVJ News.